Two-thirds of Biden's press shop have left in just the last few weeks, and there are multiple reports that many are heading for the exits because of low morale, long hours, and low pay.
Lara Trump is a Fox News contributor and joins us now with more. Lara, good morning. It's great to see you. We had Pastor Mark Little on last hour, and with him we were talking about the fact that there were 21 black staffers who have left the Biden White House so far. He thinks there's a reason for that. Watch this.
If you want to know where a man's heart is, you look for his treasure. And his treasure was not in those black staffers. Some said, we didn't feel valued. We didn't feel mentorship or opportunity. And that is a harbinger for what is to come, this exodus.
So 21 black staffers have left two-thirds of the White House press shop. What do you make of this exodus?
Well, I think even for maybe the swampiest of people who have found themselves in the Biden White House, even they don't want the stain of working for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on their resume going forward in Washington, D.C. Obviously, it is failure after failure for this president, for this White House, for this administration. And I think at a certain point, it probably becomes very frustrating to work for someone like Joe Biden, who, gosh, how many times do they have to walk back his comments? It seems like every time he's in front of a camera, they're having to do extra cleanup for this guy. It's embarrassing. And obviously, when you have low morale, people are not enthusiastic about the person for whom they are working. They don't feel valued, apparently, according to some of these reports. I can see why you'd want to, pick up your stuff and get out of there as soon as possible. But it does look like a bad sign yet again for this White House. I don't think many of us are surprised, though, to see this.
Right, and then the January 6th committee kicked off its first televised hearings in prime time last night. Take a listen to New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, who says the entire thing is a sham.
What makes Republicans different from Democrats is Republicans have consistently condemned violence, whereas Democrats did not condemn the violence during the riots throughout all of 2020, the desecration of our federal buildings, the burning to the ground of our cities across America. Republicans did condemn that, just like we condemned the violence on January 6th.
So, Laura, Banks and Jordan, the Republicans, they were not even let in that room, but yet the two Republicans that were in there are censured by the party. So what do you make of that?
I mean, this whole thing was such a show. And I mean, truly, from the moment it started, the very minute I started getting alerts on my phone, basically from every app, that I had to tune into this. Scrolling through the coverage, attack on democracy was how CNN labeled this. And it is insulting to the intelligence of the American people to think that we believe a very clearly partisan, yes, we have two Republicans in name only on, this board here, on this council. But to think that we believe a partisan group of people whose hatred for Donald Trump is so thick, it is palpable through the television screen. This fiasco that we saw last night was rife with lies by omission. They never had any interest in telling the truth. I don't think any of the future hearings that they have are going to give us any truth, because they're leaving a lot of information out very conveniently. It was testimony that was choreographed by none other than a television producer, because they are trying to tell a story and they're desperate to convince the American people that this is something they should be interested in when people cannot find baby formula, they can't pay for gas, they can't pay for groceries. We've got major issues in America right now, but no different than the Russia collusion hoax, no different than the way that they lied about Justice Brett Kavanaugh. It is very clear that this is only for them to retain power on the Democrat side. It was absolutely disgusting to see.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.